How
Yeah.
important is that actually? And the second part of the question, how do you actually go out and pick the right stuff?
Listen, colors improve brand recognition by 80%.
Wow.
So it's
Oh my.
it's a visual aspect of branding. So it's about visual branding. It triggers emotion. It gives meaning. It attaches a lot of meaning to a brand. And obviously, it drives purchase decisions, right? So when you think about the times where fast food was strong, what colors did that brands have?
Yellow, red.
Exactly. Red. Red is exciting. It's passionate. It's urgency. It makes you hungry. Orange is a sense of haste, rejuvenating, energizing. So you want to go there, right? And nowadays, brands have, like McDonald's, for example, they have started with um, um, colors of green. You know, they switched from red to green because that is all about saving the environment. It's organic growth. It's about refreshment. It's, you know, you want to give it a kind of a revamp. You want to go with the trend. You don't want to stay behind. You want to stand for something. Yeah. So fast food restaurants in general are having a kind of a disadvantage because all the negative, you know, associations with it, what fast food actually means. So they want to shift a little bit the mindset of it's also salads, it's also fresh. So colors are really, really important. So that's why it's so important. You first of all, when you start with your business, it's all about vision, mission, values, mindset. It's what you stand for, and then building that brand based on that. And it's not only I just choose the color because it's just trendy. Let's go for magenta because it was the color of 23. That doesn't work. So what color resonates with you? What does the color communicate? What does it say? What kind of meaning does it attach into that brand? Does it go with the brand name? Does it go with the tagline? Does it go with the font type? Yeah. So there's a lot of things. And for example, I can give you some examples when it comes to color. Black is always associated with exclusivity, for example, with sophistication, with authority, um, um, with exclusivity. Um, yeah, and then white is purity, it's cleanliness. So you attach meaning to your brand using these kind of colors. For example, if you use pink, it's more kind of a women's color. I still would say, yeah, it's very
Yeah.
feminine. So it communicates sweetness, sexiness, kind of, you know, we have a German expression. It's kind of Zuckerl. It's kind of a sweet thing, you know, or more the young thing. Um, when it comes to blue, think about brands that go with blue. It's banks, it's insurance companies, it's companies that want to come across trustworthy, that want to come across it's a safe place, it's we are caring, we are honest, it's calming down. So for example, in the bedroom, you rather want to have fresh colors like white and blue. It's calming you down.
Yeah, it's restful.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and for example, yellow is all about friendliness and um, to also warn, like this also goes in orange, like amber or alert. Yeah, so there's a story to each of the colors, and you need to know what you stand for. And there's not only that, but it's about what is the industry in general, like banking industry, insurance companies. It's more blue, but how can you differentiate that? Maybe you use something that you impersonate. It's your character. It's what you bring to the table that you can add on as a color that goes with blue. It's also from the perception of the customer. what do they need? How do we want them how do we want them to make, how do we want them to feel, right? So that's the right construction of the sentence. Sorry.
Always.
English is not my mother tongue, so I'm trying to do my best.
Oh, you're doing better than most Americans do with English. You're doing good. Branding.